I'm makeup artist Justin Tyme. Welcome back to Make Up Your Mind TV. On this episode, we're going to be discussing a new product that is very near and dear to my heart. It's the latest launch in my ADVEKET Cosmetics collection, the Beyond Binary Skincare and Apothecary series. The first product to launch is the ADVEKET Thermal Activated Charcoal Glow Mask. Now, this mask serves a variety of different functions. It's so good for the skin. I'm going to explain a little bit about it while I put it on. Now, this is a product that you definitely want to use on clean, dry skin. It's very important that the skin is clean and dry. If the skin is wet in any way, it will activate the product too soon and you won't get the full benefits of it. And it's definitely something I would recommend getting the full benefits of because it's an amazing product. So, let me tie back this hair. You know, that length where it's not long enough to stay back by itself, but not really short enough to stay out of your face. If you don't own a spa headband, go get one. They're a life changer. I wear them all the time, whether I'm doing a facial treatment, whether I'm just cleaning my house, working out. They just, endless possibilities with these. So, back to the Thermal Activated Charcoal Mask. With this product, again, clean, dry skin. We're just going to take a bit. It's really one of those season to taste things. Whenever I'm asked about how much you should use, I always say that it's really something that you should determine for your own face. For instance, I am very, very dry, very, very sensitive, especially in my shaving region, as you can see from the bit of surface redness. So generally that's an area that I try to avoid with any kind of exfoliation mask. That said, this is gentle enough that I do use it on the lower regions of my face. So this mask, it utilizes white charcoal powder and sodium bicarbonate. The two together make for a really awesome treatment. The charcoal goes in and it is a deep, deep cleanser. It's going to help to really dig out the pores, anything that is sitting around in there that you need to get rid of. It's going to help to work to unclog and really make it so it can slosh off later. And you can't put this all over the face. For me, I like to leave this on as a T-zone mask. Bringing it right down. If you pluck your eyebrows, this is excellent to avoid getting any extra breakouts from plucking. It also helps a lot with ingrown hairs if that's a problem you have. I sometimes get ingrown hairs on the sides of my lips from shaving. There we go. Halloween makeup done. So this mask, like I said, utilizes white charcoal powder and sodium bicarbonate. The white charcoal powder goes in to clean, decongest the pores, really kind of shake things up, clean things out, while the sodium bicarbonate comes in and works to kill any kind of nasty bacteria that can cause breakouts, skin irritation, just stuff that can be lying around in the pores that's going to eventually upset them in some way, because we all know that everyone's pores just, they get upset very easily and they always make it known when they're upset. This mask. So leave it on for 5 minutes. Once you have it on, don't touch it. I recommend don't look at yourself in the mirror because you're going to want to play with it like I'm doing right now and blow out the light on the video. Now, if you know about me and my career, I actually got my start doing cosmetic education for luxury cosmetics lines. So when taking ADVEKET into skincare, it wasn't something that, I just took very lightly, this decision. It was something where I needed to make sure that I could get a hold of the best quality ingredients and technology that were available to me, and also make it at a price point that would be affordable to everyone. Because as we all know, skincare, it can really run the gambit of prices ranging, hundreds to thousands of dollars for a single treatment. That's not where I wanted to have ADVEKET be. It's always been a line that was created for the people, and it's always going to be accessible to everyone. In naming the series Beyond Binary, I wanted to keep with the theme of ADVEKET and the gender fluid beauty series that we had launched before, containing all the lovely lipsticks and liners, everything like that. Now, when naming the series, how do we continue that message on to the next series without just repeating gender fluid? And when you look at gender, you think of it as a binary. This skincare is made for every skin type, for every face, every age, every race, every gender. Everyone and anyone, any marvelous human being that wants to use this mask can and should. taking that into consideration, Beyond Binary was kind of the only choice for me. I think that going into the binary, looking beyond the binary, that's where I want this skincare to be, something that everyone can consider no matter who you are, what you identify as, and what you relate to. And I think that, gender fluid and beyond binary is two very beautiful, themes that definitely go within the same realm that Advocate wanted to be in. So it's just kind of, it fit. It's a nice little addition to the Advocate chosen family. Now, if you've looked at the website at all recently, you'll notice that there is a charcoal mask. There is also an activated charcoal bath bomb and an activated charcoal soap. I wanted to do everything with the Beyond Binary skincare collection in nice little families so that while you are practicing your self-love, you can have all of the same products, at your disposal. They're all going to be charcoal. They all have a similar smell to them. They're all very high quality, all made in America. It's just, they're amazing products. So when you look on the website, you will see the activated charcoal mask, the activated charcoal bath bomb, and the charcoal soap. All really great products to give you a full kind of dark charcoal sensory experience. Even the bath bomb turns your water black. I feel that, when practicing self-love, having that extra degree of just opaque blackness in the tub, it helps to relieve stress and alleviate the mind of anything that you might be thinking about just sitting in this kind of cool black abyss. But back to the mask. Now, it's been on for about 5 minutes now. You can leave it on a little bit longer if you are oily skin. I'm not, I'm dry skin. I don't want to leave this on any longer than 5 minutes. At this point, the activated charcoal has gone in. It's kind of worked to clean, to cleanse. The sodium bicarbonate is getting rid of the unnecessary and bad bacteria. The best thing about this mask is that it is actually thermal. When you put water on it, the entire mask heats up, and the activated charcoal in it actually becomes a very, very mild scrub. I hesitate to use the word scrub. As a sensitive skin, when I hear scrub, I'm like, oh no, it's not going to be good for my skin. It's going to, it's going to irritate. It's going to break me out. I'm not going to enjoy it. If my skin can love this scrub, then I'm fully confident that every skin can love this scrub. It's very, very mild. I would almost compare it to the softness of a gommage, if you're familiar with that. It's an exfoliant that you just don't put all over the face immediately. You kind of put it on, rub it in softly, and leave it on, and then slosh it off. Now, sorry, I tend to, jump back and forth with different meanings. I just like everybody to know what I'm talking about so that nobody gets lost and everybody can kind of stay up to speed. Now, when removing this mask, generally this would be the point where I like to go and just jump in the shower. I feel like it eliminates some mess. It definitely contains everything. Then you can bring it down. I like to exfoliate my cheeks at that point. I bring it down, exfoliate all of my shaving areas to avoid getting ingrown hairs, and of course bringing it down to the neck for a good exfoliation. Any skincare expert and makeup artist will tell you that you can never forget the neck. The neck is always the one spot that people forget to put moisturizer, SPF, they forget to do treatments on it, and you can always see age in the neck. It's one of the few places that it's always a dead giveaway. That and the hands. Always pay attention to the hands as well. But getting off topic once again. So to remove this, in my little space here and not in front of a sink or a tub, I'm just going to use some bottled spray water. Load up the hand. Nice and wet. And immediately you'll feel it get warm. The lights on the video are getting hot too. It's so neat, this sensation. It not only works to kind of calm the skin, it helps to lift debris, excess oils, dirts, makeup. If you've watched any of my other videos, then you know that I'm a huge advocate for facial massage. Any excuse to massage your face is a good one. Your skin will always appreciate it. I'm 36 years old, and when people ask me how I keep wrinkles and fine lines out, I always tell them facial massage. We all like getting massage. Why wouldn't your facial skin like getting a little massage? Make sure to get these pores. I'm sorry that this light is going off. I'll make a better video about this at some point. but the product just launched, and so I really wanted it to be visual for anybody that's been requesting samples and anybody that's purchased it already. By the way, if you would ever like to try any of the Advocate skincare products, please just direct message us on Instagram. Our Instagram is at ADVEKET. It's advocate when spelled phonetically, used as a noun to imply that you are your own advocate. So now, we have a nice, I'm not going to bring it down on the neck right now because my neck's not wet. I don't feel like making a whole mess and getting this shirt dirty. So, and again, this should really be something that is done in the sink, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna wet the whole face and then slosh it off with a towel. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Advocate, the line was actually created in 2016 to help support the work of the charity I Wear Lipstick. It is a C3 nonprofit. I am also the founder and president of I Wear Lipstick. The mission is to increase equality awareness and create opportunity for lipstick wearers as their own community. The inspiration came, I wanted to form a charity that could help the LGBT community, that could help the women or the female population of, the United States and the world. And when you go through and you kind of try to find things that relate, feminism, the LGBT movement, the trans movement, makeup is really a central force in so many of our lives. And when you look at makeup, lipstick is really one of the first things that you think of. So in naming the charity I Wear Lipstick, I feel that we addressed a group of people, women, trans, and the queer community. We three are all members of larger communities, but we are generally marginalized members of the community, whether it is the women's pay gap, marriage equality, and getting a cake made for your wedding being an issue, the trans bathroom movement, the trans military movement. All of these are very wonderful issues, and we wanted to try to address all of these issues with one charity. So I Wear Lipstick was just formed from the central thing that all of these people share and experience through lipstick. Whether it is good, whether it is bad, we all have a shared experience through lipstick, and that can be the one thing that brings us all together. So, thus, Advocate was born, the Gender Fluid series, and now the Beyond Binary Skincare series. Now, if you're looking at my skin right now, look at how radiant that is. I mean, it's not really wet anymore. Look at how radiant. It's so clean. It feels tightened. I think it looks visibly tightened. I don't use Botox or anything like that, but when you look at it, skin doesn't really move until you get to these tire tracks, but that's a completely separate video. So looking at the skin, it's clean, it's clear, it's happy. It doesn't feel dry, most importantly. I know as a dry skin myself, I hear sodium bicarbonate, and then also charcoal, and I think instantly, it's gonna attack my face. It's gonna feel like it's sucking all the moisture out of it, like full-on Raiders of the Lost Ark style, and it's not gonna be a good look for me. My skin, it's gonna look like a dried out leather bag that got left in the desert. And that's just when I hear charcoal or any kind of drying or exfoliating ingredients for any kind of skincare. So then you think, me putting a charcoal product in my skincare line, feeling the way I do about charcoal and products like that, it has to be high quality. Now, normally, even when I would wash my face in the shower and cleanse it, and get out, it would start feeling dry by this point. One thing that really helps to safeguard the suppleness and the moisture of your skin in this mask is glycerin. Glycerin is a wonderful way to both, conduct and contain moisture on the face. It makes it so that you can use this mask in a variety of situations, whether it's before you go to bed and applying your night cream, whether it's before an event just to freshen up the skin, or just some little spot maintenance. Like I said, it's great for an ingrown hair. It's wonderful for a breakout. And if you're somebody that has enlarged pores on the nose, this can just be a quick little thing that you do before you go to work or before you go out, wherever you're going for the evening, and you just want tight pores, tight, clean skin. This mask is really kind of where it's at. Like I said, the line is called Advocate. The series is the Beyond Binary Skincare, and the mask is called the Glow Mask. It's a wonderful thermal activated charcoal treatment that is right for every skin tone that just wants a little bit of exfoliation, cleansing, brightness, and just a little bit of tightness too. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Make Up Your Mind TV. Feel free to follow us on Instagram at Make Up Your Mind TV. The Facebook is also the exact same thing. My name is Justin Tyme. I'm a celebrity makeup artist. You can follow me in my work at Justin Tyme Art. Tyme is spelled Tyme, and be sure to follow Advocate Cosmetics. The Instagram is just Advocate, ADVEKET, and the Facebook is Advocate Cosmetics. You can purchase the glow mask at www.advocatecosmetics.com. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and have a great day.